Regulos has some like really good action to it. Like I do think you would enjoy it. It's just a really good kung fu movie.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh God. No, I like Regulus's face. I was looking at the. He kind of had like a trident form on top almost.
Oh, are you talking about
And he has like this like weird just chest plate over his titties, and that's
Oh, yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about. That's an interesting character when you get further in.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast, where we were just talking about Ultraman Regulos, but now we're going to talk about Ultraman Orb episode 24.
Just to keep you on your toes.
See, this time we were talking and I could just start recording instead of having dead air.
And you know what the best part is? Gytos. He has been a constant thing here recently.
I mean, he exists.
Hell, you're even wearing a half Gyto shirt right now.
I think you mean Gomez, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused.
I said Gomez from
Yep.
Addams Family.
All right, even better.
That's your reference?
Yeah.
Anyway, I am Nick. This is Alex and Josh.
Hello.
Hi. I don't know names that good.
Yep.
The Addams Family.
So yeah, we're talking about episode 24 of Ultraman Orb. This episode was directed by.
Yeah, I watched the Addams Family.
Yep. No, this episode was directed by the main director for Ultraman X, Ultraman Orb, Ultraman Z, and Ultraman Blazar, Kiyotaka Taguchi.
Bringing in the big guns.
Yep. He directed the first 3 episodes of Orb. Trouble Mama's here, which, if I'm remembering right, is the episode where we get to meet Naomi's mom.
Oh, do we get?
No, we don't want to learn about Bambi's mom. She'll get shot.
Yep. Yeah, this is the episode where he directed that episode and the episode after it, The Dark King's
Too soon,
Blessing.
Alex? Not from us. It was just deer season here.
Yep. And then he directed this episode, and he directs the next episode of Orb. He also directs the Orb movie. He directs for Josh and I. He directed the first 3 episodes of Blazar, Moonlit Memories, Betwixt Morn and Dusk, and the last 2 episodes, The Approaching Third Wave and The Ones Who Embrace the Earth, along with the Blazar movie.
He gets around.
I mean, he's a mainstay. He has been working in this industry. It looks like he started in like 2001 or 2002 working on Ultraman Cosmos. So he's been in the industry for like 20 plus years. Yep. Yeah. This was directed by him. Let me bring up who the writer was. The writer was Yuji Kobayashi. He started writing with Ultraman Boy. Which we have definitely mentioned before. He also he wrote a bunch of Ultraman Max, Ultraman Mebius, Ultraman X. Oh, sorry, Ultra 7X. Some Ginga S, X, Orb, and Z. Well, a few others, but those are the important ones to me. So yeah, this episode.
I will say, like the writing and the directing were pretty good for this episode. I constantly hated the sound design.
Didn't say on the wiki who did that. I could look it
probably
up
had
on
something to do with the
IMDb.
direction, but like the sound design took me out of the episode like 3 or 4 different times. I was
That's
like,
fair.
it was very ASMR a few times.
Crickets? Is it all the grasshoppers?
No, it was the swallowing sounds.
I think I get a couple of those though. Like it's supposed to be evocative.
Yeah, but like
of
a
that.
few of them were poorly timed. Like some of the sound design was really off
Yeah,
in this.
that's fair.
No.
But yeah, so this episode starts with what I think is actually a really cool idea of we get a kaiju attack where 3 kaiju come up from underground at once. We get Damaga, who I know that you and I love this design, Josh. We get Gomez, and I believe we get
Yeah.
Telesdon. Yep, Telesdon too. And then Orb comes in as Hurricane Slash, using his
And he's
worst form.
so cool they all die.
The end.
No, I love like they instantly just drop down. He's like, "Oh fuck, what has happened?"
Did I do that?
Can I just say, like, he's Ultraman's a complete dick here, because we see later on, he left the bodies here to
Oh, yeah.
decompose.
Not
Sooner
my
or later, they're
problem.
going to just explode.
Dude, I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
pretty sure they don't have Kaiju number 8 level of people, like, cutting meat up.
Hey man, my job. I am not Kafka. Okay, that's
Yep.
not my job.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're just gonna burst like a whale.
Yeah. I do love
Not
that.
my.
Like,
That sounds like a you problem.
I do love that he closes Teleston's eyes. He's like, "All right, this is getting creepy. I'm gonna close your eyes so you don't look at me."
Yeah,
Time
right.
for forever sleep, little buddy.
Yep. And then we get now like we've had the flashback to Natasha in the forest as Orb fights against the Zeton, but this is the first time we get like now Naomi is having the flashback dream again, but she's physically taken the place of Natasha and is watching this fight. Uh, I kind of like this. Like, I think it's cool having that, like, now this character that we had for the entirety of the run of the show is, like, physically put into this memory. That before she was seeing it, now she's a part of it. And
Very Assassin's Creed.
Yep, right as the attack's about to hit her, we see this streak come through and move her out of the way.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he was naked when he did this, being a streaker.
Yep. And then we get her seeing like this partially obscured face, and then she wakes up.
I wanted it to be another dimension thing like we got in Arc a few episodes ago.
Nah, it turns out this time Cosmos shows up.
No. Zerth. It will always be Zerth.
Yep, only Zerth. Zerth does show up in one of the more recent giant crossover things they did. He
Zerth
plays
is the toothbrush.
Yeah, he plays a significant role in one of them.
Oh. So guys, what would be the worst transformation method?
Like the worst one that already exists, or are we coming up with a new one? Because the Zerth one is bad, but in a fun way, and the Rube one is bad in a bad way.
All right, but now make one up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's worse than Zerth in canon?
I mean, again, I think the Rube ones are the worst. I hate the Rube transformation device. I hate it so much.
It's what?
RB, the Rube. That's what it's called. Rube transformation device. It's because there's two
Okay.
Ultramen that season, Rosso and Blue,
Oh, that's the exercise equipment one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I fucking hate it. It's the worst transformation device. I hate it
No,
so much.
yeah.
And they, again, because there's two of them, each time you get two transformation sequences.
Couldn't just do it in one. No, had to do it.
Yep.
For each one.
It's
There's
so
one
bad.
that has like anal beads, and he has to have somebody else like bend him over and rip it like a Beyblade.
Yeah. Now that again, the Rube one is the worst transformation device I've ever seen. I fucking hate it so much.
Man, I
Like,
still regret like you having me sit down and go through 20 minutes of every single
yeah,
transformation.
I'm still sitting on that in case we have a rainy day to put that up.
Oh, yeah, put that up.
No, I've been holding on to that. It's that, Lord Slug, and a couple of other ones in case we need them. Lord Slug's probably going to be like our Christmas special.
Are you sure you don't want to do an Ultraman Christmas special episode?
I mean, I'll throw
Like-
yours on too. I'll do the transformation episode.
Like we do Star Wars the holiday special?
Oh no, I quit the show.
There we go. I did it.
That movie gave me such a bad migraine the first time I watched it.
I watch it every year.
I don't think I could do that to myself, Josh.
I will
It's so
never.
bad.
I do it
I will never.
sober and then not sober.
There's a couple of parts of it that are good, like the animated sequence with Boba Fett is actually pretty good in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean they took that like the Boba Fett cartoon and just took that out of the, and put it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I believe that. I actually didn't know that was on there, but cool. I would rewatch that part.
Yeah,
That's good. The rest of it
they have
sucks,
a
but
few of them on there. They have the um
do they have the weird crystal dancer thing?
no,
All right.
but they do have Battle for Endor on there. Hell yeah.
Anyway, so
Fuck you, I
Yami
love
wakes up with
Ewoks.
some really bad bedhead, and Guy's just sitting there eating ice cream like, huh, your head looks bad. I had that
God,
dream about the giant of light again, but like this time I saw more of the dream. And Guy's like, oh wait, no, this is important. This is a flashback to my past. I need to know what happened.
Don't draw attention to it though.
drawing attention.
Drawing attention.
Yeah. And Naomi's like, yeah, like I was gonna die in the explosion, but like somebody came and saved me. And Guy's like, oh fuck, this is actually important. I need to know what happened.
We need to talk.
All right. Yeah, maybe you're just having some weird dreams because of the heat, but like, also tell me if you have more of that dream.
It's nothing, but make sure you tell me.
Yep. This is not that important, but if you don't tell me if you have it again, I will stop talking to you.
It's
And then,
so unimportant that it's important.
yep. Then we get all the scenes of like all the aliens have officially left Earth. All the water kaiju are trying to leave Japan's like water space. And Jeddah is having Shin talk about what they're doing because they're going to go try to get the original Pacific records. And Shin is not ready to be on camera. There's a reason why they usually have Naomi do the camera on camera stuff.
He did fine. Jetta's just being too picky.
True. But at the same point in time, I also think Jedda's like, listen, you need to be extra charismatic because you're not a pretty girl and this won't sell if you're not.
Okay, I just want to say I looked up some more. No one told me there was a jelly bean transformation.
Wait, which one?
Ultraman Nice, where he has a
Oh, yeah.
watch, opens up and eats a jelly bean.
Yeah. Well, he's only a commercial. Okay, so I will say he also he teams up with Zerth in the big team up thing. They team up together. It's him, Zerth, and Ultraman Boy, and they're like a trio that hang out together
Why boy?
because he's a boy.
Because he's a
Like
boy.
all of them. Like what the?
Yeah, they took the
He's
three
a
dumb
friend to
ones and put them
Gamera.
together. Yeah, they took the three that were dumb and they put them together and are like, hey, here's the comic relief trio. They're gonna
Sure.
hang out with they're gonna hang out and do stupid shit and occasionally manage to succeed at something.
Occasionally.
So yeah, then Shin and Jeddah go to the house of the professor who had the Pacific records, and they're talking to his wife, and she's like, "Yeah, he's dead, and I'm not supposed to let anyone read those records until the apocalypse happens." So,
Until it's too late.
yep,
Your move.
yeah, unless the apocalypse is currently happening, you are not allowed to take these.
Apocalypse immediately happens.
Yep,
Yeah. I knew you'd come.
yep. 15 minutes later, well, it's the apocalypse. Here you go. Is it really the apocalypse? Yep, pretty sure it's the apocalypse now.
Sure is.
I love that Shin and Jeddah are just like quietly sitting there as she's like giving them all this cryptic shit and lighting the candles for the shrine for her dead husband. Like, how uncomfortable would it be if you're coming over to like talk to somebody and their widow is like, yeah, he died a couple months ago. He told me I'm not allowed.
Eee.
He specifically told me I'm not allowed to do any of what you just asked, and now I'm gonna light the candles to his shrine. If you leave, you are bad people.
I mean, she's right.
I'd be overwhelmed by social norm.
I've
Yep.
been quite lonely these past 2 months.
Yep. All right, I guess we're gonna have to do your dishes now.
I
You're
don't think
gonna,
that's what she meant.
you're gonna
It's
have to
what they
earn
want.
this book.
It's what they would want, though. Yes. Then we cut to a government, like the Men in Black, showing up to Juggler's cage as he is in a
Bro,
straitjacket.
they straight up, like,
They Hannibal Lecter the shit out of this guy.
yes.
He's like wired up to shit. He's got a literal chain around his throat.
Yeah, the chain link around his throat. It just mwah.
Yep. And, they're like, so, what's going on?
It's borderline comedic the way they have him tied up.
Yeah. Like, all right, so what's going on? You're the alien. Tell us what's happening. Oh, the world's ending in 2 hours. I was gonna kill my rival before this happened. Couldn't do it, so I guess now the world's just done.
Shrug.
Yep. Sorry, I'm Juggler. I don't really give much of a shit if your planet dies. I just wanted to kill Guy.
Why would you
That's
help us?
that's a really good sum up of his motivation.
Yep. And then they electrocute him.
Or did he electrocute himself?
He electrocuted himself because he tried to move. He's
No,
not
that
allowed
one had
to
a button.
move. And like it didn't even look like he was trying to get up. It looked like he was like shifting his weight a little bit.
You're not allowed to emote while you talk. I don't care
You
if you talk with your hands.
you are too expressive. We need you to stop that shit. You're creeping out the guards.
Notice that they don't take his earpiece off though.
No. Well, that
It's
would be rude.
surgically attached.
Yeah, and they're the government. They would never tear something off of a human being. They
They
would never
know he's an
torture
alien.
someone.
They
Yeah,
Also-
but
know
he
he's an alien.
looks human.
Also, side note, I'm watching like going through the subtitles for the episode right now, and I just got a commercial with Drewski in it. I don't know why that's important to me, but it is.
Who?
Drewski, he's something special.
Okay.
Yeah, look him up sometime.
Yeah.
He says some out-of-pocket stuff. Anyway, so now there's a vortex in the sky, and red and black lightning is coming down from it. So you know that means that shit's gonna happen, and there's gonna be a
Again,
monster.
completely normal.
Yep.
I mean,
And then,
for this Earth, yeah.
yeah, this happens a lot. Yeah, so we find out that Maga Orochi, which Guy fought like 10 plus episodes ago, that was just the larval form, and when he killed it, it actually just burrowed and
Of
turned
course it
into a
did.
chrysalis, and now it is exiting its chrysalis in its final form. We have reached its final form. It is now the world destroyer, a la Frieza. I also love I love Juggler's just sitting there like so casually, and then when he's like, "Its name is," and he looks like he goes from being like to
That great fourth wall break was amazing.
and it's Magata no Orochi, and now they're announcing it on the news, like, okay, so this thing is bad. It's probably gonna kill all of us. Let's
But
launch
we
a
definitely
bad we
thought
gave
of
it a
this
name.
name, not the alien we captured.
let's launch an ICBM at this thing.
So that confused me because they shoot the missile, it hits the ground, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're trying to hit the ground where it's gonna come up.
But it comes out of the sky.
No,
No,
see, lightning
the
comes
energy
from the
comes.
ground.
Yeah, it's shooting into the vortex. Not really, but its
What?
arrival is creating this vortex. So it's still underground,
Yeah,
but
it's
its
underground. They
arrival.
try to hit it, but then it like pops out of the portal from above.
Yeah,
It shot up through the lightning.
they didn't know how this was gonna work. Let's be real. They're the government. They listened to Juggler. Juggler told them to try to nuke Tokyo.
And they almost did it.
Yep.
Oh wait, they did.
Also,
not technically, because he ate all the juice.
yeah. Also, I don't remember if they've before have said this, but I love that canonically the VTL's headquarters is in Paris. I don't know why that
Yes.
makes me
Yes,
happy, but it
the
does.
French.
Yep. The French are in charge of the global defense force in this universe.
Or there's at least a branch of the headquarters in France that they defer to on some level.
Which means that
It's not
France is
clear.
above Japan in the food chain.
Oh no.
Then we get scenes of people evacuating, including the director of the episode, and at least one white man I
Oh, that
saw
was
in
the
the
cameo.
background.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like an old dude with like gray hair. I think that's him. And then we also get a little girl crying because she doesn't know where her mom is, but she needs to leave or she's gonna die when they nuke Tokyo.
Sad thing is she did not make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
She sat there crying for too long. Also, Shin and Jeddah are watching the
Getting freaky with
newscast.
the old lady.
They're watching the newscast at the old lady's place, and she's like, "All right, sounds like it's the end of the world. Here you go. Here's this book that accurately guessed that the government was gonna shoot an ICBM at Tokyo."
Just your answer for everything.
Yep.
I mean, to
Apparently,
be fair.
this has genuinely been their answer to everything.
When in doubt, bomb it out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's nothing that can't be solved with nuclear weapons.
The Mega Monster Podcast does not endorse any of the views expressed in this episode.
Except for the fact that this episode is sick as fuck.
Yeah. When you can't get your can of tomato sauce open, use that nuclear bomb.
Also, I love that the old lady's like a fan of the SSP. Like, she opens up her laptop and she's immediately on their website.
She's like, I'm old, but I still got it where it counts.
Yeah, I still know to watch you
Opens
guys.
up her Pornhub. Yep.
Oh,
sorry.
Also, I had to mention this. I thought about this while I was watching it. There is a reference that is aged so poorly in this scene about how Shin hasn't been this happy since Dr. Hawking responded to his fan letter in middle school.
Oh no, I didn't catch it either.
I stopped the episode when I saw that. I was like, "Oh, that's a reference that worked really well a couple of years ago and has since stopped working."
You don't think that aged well?
I think it aged in a very specific way now.
Not at all.
Yeah, so now me and Guy got to talk to Uncle, and Guy's like, "I need to talk to Juggler. You don't understand. We're frenemies. I need to see what's happening so I can stop the apocalypse."
He's like, only because I know you're Ultraman, but I can't say that I know that you're Ultraman. Otherwise, I have to turn you in for being Ultraman.
Listen, I guess
We're not talk about you being Ultraman.
I guess this like 4 episodes in. That's why I've been hanging out with you kids. I am a grown-ass adult, well into my 40s. Did you think I was going to hang out with you guys?
I'm still avoiding my daughter to be with you guys just because I have to keep an eye on you.
I destroyed the relationship I had with my child to keep you under lock and key.
Just don't think about it too hard.
Yeah. And then they launched the nuke, and Juggler's just happy as fuck.
Why are you happy? Because I didn't have to push the button.
Yep. You guys did everything I wanted.
Idiots.
Why would you listen to me? I'm clearly evil as fuck. And then again, we get some Hannibal Lecter bullshit, which I love.
Dude, he pulls creepy off so cool.
He's, again, his actor is amazing. I love this dude. He is such a good actor.
Yeah, he's great.
Like,
such a showstopper.
Like, I need to look up what else he's been doing, because I know he's had other jobs since this, in between him playing this character, the Juggler, and him playing Captain Hebikura. I need to see what else he's been doing.
Yeah, I would watch him in other properties, no problem.
Oh, yeah. Also, he's just so disheveled, and he's like, "I got you guys to kill yourselves. Ha ha ha. Why did they listen to me? I'm clearly evil. I tried to kill Ultraman in front of them."
I've been seeing this movie pop up, and I've been ignoring it, but now I have to go watch it.
What is it?
Hot Spring Shark Attack.
All right. Right on.
He's in it, apparently.
Oh. Huh.
Ah.
Okay, cool. Huh. I might have to watch that too. Is that on Tubi too?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I thought I saw it on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll watch that. Yeah, so then they have like this conversation about, it's like, you should understand, you have the power of darkness. Like, this is just gonna happen, you know? Like, we need to like make them fear. Fear is the only way you can truly live. Again, I'm evil, I guess. I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. I think I just want to fuck with you, but like, since I can't win, I'm gonna kill everyone.
I feel like I'm doing this for the bit at this point.
Yeah, this is just the bit, and like, I've committed too much at this point. If I give up now, I lose. Yeah, so then the missile strikes. Ish. And
I thought for sure that Ultraman was going to stop it, but nope.
nope. Instead, we get Magata no Orochi, which I like the concept of this. I am very lukewarm on its design.
Yeah, I would say the same. I was just
Like, I like Maga
lukewarm is
Orochi
a
a
good way of
lot. I like Maga Orochi a lot. I think this design is kind of Like, I like the idea of it having a bunch of, like, heads, but I think the
Yeah, I just
central
don't know
head
that
is
it was
stupid.
executed so well.
Are we talking about the fact that Anne Hathaway finally appeared?
That movie's also on Tubi. I do like its attacks, though. Like, I like that it shoots all the fireballs, it shoots the lightning. Like,
It
I
eats
like...
Yeah,
everything.
it had quite a few, quite a varied move set.
Yep. Yep, and then Juggler's now allowed to move in his cage because he's chewing the scenery.
Oh yeah,
And
God, wasn't he though?
yep, and then Guy transforms into Thunder Breaster. He's like, well, I've already committed to when it's a real threat, this is the form I start with. I have to stick with this now. I'm going to fight it in Thunder Breaster mode and just immediately get stomped. Like, shot out of the sky, lands real hard.
Oh yeah, like didn't even get an opening salvo.
Yep. Uses like a few of his attacks from this form, but again, just stomped. Gets like poison gas sprayed in his face. Gets bitten up by multiple heads. Shin and Jetta are like, well, we got to get in close. We have to find out what makes this thing weak.
They're gonna go make the heroic sacrifice.
Yep.
That was
Maybe.
stupid of them.
Guy turns into Origin form. Tries to best it, and it just eats his energy attack. Cut to Juggler's pen as all the guards are dead on the ground.
And he is back to looking snazzy.
Yep, he is Juggler at 100 again.
Never felt better.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's the apocalypse. He has to look his best. We get some more fight between Orb and Magata no Orochi. We get that thing that happens sometimes where holes are perfectly circular as they're blasted through buildings.
It's amazing.
Yep.
That was extremely circular, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And then Shin and Jetta die.
Hell yeah. Finally.
Not our
before
boy Jetta.
Before that, Naomi and Uncle talk. Naomi runs out because she needs to save the boys. And then Juggler shows up and grabs Naomi.
And we get the real twist.
Yep. You need to hang on, buddy. Listen, you were amazing in battle. Hurry it up. We gotta fight.
Get the fuck up, Zip.
Did not expect them to actually pull the trigger on hurting Naomi.
Yep.
Let's see if they actually follow through with it.
I mean, you gotta remember, this actress doesn't do much after this.
There's that. I'm really curious. I haven't seen the last episode because I'm not a manga reader, but I'm real nervous. This seems like a show where they might stick to their guns.
Oh, huh. They had a juggler wristwatch at one point that they were selling. That's cool. Yeah.
That feels like a novelty you'd have.
Oh, wow.
Are you all right, Josh?
It's unclear.
Josh is too excited. He found something else that this guy's in.
No, I'm watching the I'm playing back at a quarter speed of when he attacks Naomi because I thought I saw something weird.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like his sword disappears.
I mean, they also probably didn't want him to actually hit the actress. Like, you got to remember, like, this dude is, like, pretty, like, he's actor jacked. He would probably actually hurt her if he swung full force at her.
Yeah, it's probably a safety thing.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's because he can't hurt his granddaughter.
Yep.
It's all a
His
clever
great,
ruse.
great granddaughter. I'm sticking by that theory. I'm going to be right.
Such an unnecessary theory.
What?
Yep.
It's not.
It's going to be right.
No.
Yes. He has set all this up.
Yep. He's been
I made the
puppeteering it from
prediction
episode 1.
at the beginning of this series, sticking to it.
I don't think it was the beginning, but it was pretty early.
It was pretty early.
Yeah, I'm going to count it as that.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. This is a dope ass episode. I fucking love this episode. This episode and the next episode are both really, really good.
Yeah, I agree. This was good.
Again, I wish Magata no Orochi was like a little better designed. Like, I like some of the ideas behind it. Like, I like the glowing mesh inside of its mouth. I just feel like it's a little too messy, like a little too busy, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree.
And like, I like the idea of like the main head and the 2 subheads, but again, just like if they had cleaned it up a little more, I think it would have worked better. So what did you think, Josh?
And yeah, I actually like this design quite a bit.
That's fair. I mean, like, again, it's got
And-
some good ideas behind it. I just think it could have been cleaned up.
But yeah, no. We're gonna find out Juggler is her great grandfather. And he only did it to, continue to fuck with him. And because he's a good person.
Yep. That's how it ends. Juggler turns out to be the hero we all needed.
Damn right. Hey, he's the great grandfather we all want.
Yep, sure, why not? So yeah.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yep.
So better than the grandfather I had.
So yeah, with that, tune in next time for the conclusion of the Ultraman Orb series. And
well, we're finally there.
Yeah, I mean, we still got the movie and we got Ultrafight Orb.
Before we have to say goodbye.
Dude, he shows up in like so many crossovers. Guy shows up constantly in crossovers. Like
but not again, to actually fight. He's just in the background playing his little flute.
Yep. Not like
it's a harmonica, and you know it.
His orb or
Orbnica.
Or whatever. Orbica, yeah.
It's Orbmonica. Come on.
Yep.
No. It's an ocarina, obviously.
It is an ocarina, but it's also a harmonica somehow.
It's clearly reeded.
No, it's not.
It's both.
Show me a piece of grass on that thing.
Oh, God. You can hear it.
Anyway, tune in next time for the conclusion of Ultraman Orb. Bye
And
bye.
to find out that I'm right.
Yep, to find out that Josh is right. Bye bye.
Are we taking bets?
Yep, Josh is right.
$100.
Confirmed.
Hell yeah.
All right, bye bye.